right, good Monday morning, everybody. We are live here on social media chatting about what to expect this week. Today is going to be hot. It's going to be sunny, and I say hot loosely just because it will be warmer than average, but not necessarily into the 90s. There will be a couple spots today that reach about 90 to 91, but San Antonio, we're forecasting about 86, so expect a very spring-like day with highs in the upper 80s. Before we get to that, let's chat about the drought and put it full screen, and you'll see. Is dry but sunny, and here's this drought setup. You'll see this has been the trend for the last pretty much 6 months. Northern San Antonio, up I-10, Kerrville, all seeing pretty much similar conditions. Exceptional drought. That's level 5 in the category, the worst kind of drought you can see. It improves down I-10 towards Houston with just dry conditions out there, and right now the rain is not looking optimistic in the forecast. So right now, wind speeds around 20 miles an hour in San Antonio, still a little breezy in the wake of this system that moved through earlier this morning. It was a very weak front. All it did was provide a few sprinkles around 5, 6 a.m. this morning. That was about it, nothing really measurable. And the front's moving away, and in its wake, some gusty winds. Across the hill country, 38 miles an hour, up to 20 in and that's why. So dry air, low humidity, gusty winds, a lot of sunshine, all pretty conducive for any kind of fire danger today. 74 degrees, mostly sunny, northwest wind in San Antonio at 10 miles an hour. Those wind speeds you saw in that last graphic were really just wind gusts, so an occasional gust near 20, but right now winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour from the northwest. 70s across the map, 74 at Seguin, same thing at Timberwood Park. A degree warmer at Hondo at 75. Zooming out, already 80s on the map. So if this goes to show you anything, it's going to be an extremely warm, sunny, and spring-like day. 60s across the hill country, but 80s to our south in San Antonio, kind of stuck in the middle with middle 70s at this hour. All right, so clear on Futurecast. Tonight to this afternoon, by 5:30, middle to upper 80s, warm day. There will be a few spots across the metro that reach 88 to 89 to near 90, especially southwest of Bexar County. Not going to be out of the ordinary for today. It's going to be very spring-like and warm today. Mostly clear. Tonight, lower 60s. Early tomorrow morning, the fog and the clouds roll back in, and that's because of our setup. So today, air is very dry. By tomorrow, comfortable humidity by Wednesday and Thursday before our next system. That's when the humidity ramps up, and that routine of morning fog and afternoon sunshine will continue with a just small chance of rain on Thursday. Meantime, today's forecast, 86 degrees. Antonio. Clear skies, and by tonight, 7, 8, 9 p.m., same thing, middle 70s to upper 60s by after sundown. Now, this needs to be changed, but it kind of gives you an idea. The front that moved through earlier this morning is now farther east. We'll have to adjust that. In the meantime, it's cold out in the Panhandle at 54, now New Mexico, 34, San Antonio, not going to get cold today. And you'll see the radar active out east. That's kind of the leftover moisture from last night's system, which again didn't produce anything in San Antonio, but produced storms out in Dallas and Oklahoma late last night. Behind the system, red flag warnings in West Texas. This does not stretch into the hill country, as you can see, but still avoiding outdoor burning. That kind of weather, dry air, low humidity, gusty winds, especially in the hill country near Sonora, Fredericksburg, Kerrville, is going to be conducive for elevated fire weather conditions later on today. If you look closely, here's Chicago, and there's the Midwest. South Central Texas is going to be quiet. It's going to be hot and high temperatures in the 80s for us. Not much is going to change. As a matter of fact, here's the upper level pattern by midweek, Wednesday, March 1st, by the way. March is just around the corner. This trough develops out near the desert southwest, and if this were to dig and move farther south into northern Mexico, it would mean decent chances for rain for us. But unfortunately, it stays farther north, and it just means very weak rain chances, more clouds moving in, and that's pretty much it. As a matter of fact, by Thursday morning, 6 a.m., some light rain here and there, some isolated showers as that next system moves off east. And it's going to be a fast-moving system, and skies clear by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the first weekend of March. So the weather's looking nice for this weekend. It's just clouds, spring-like warmth, and some spotty rain Thursday. But again, it's not a slam dunk in the outlook. So here's the rainfall forecast: 100th to maybe a 10th between Kerrville to Austin and maybe San Antonio. But the rainfall outlook looks pretty bleak. San Antonio not even included in the next 7 days. So it looks like, by and large, it's going to be mostly dry. It's going to be warm, and here's the 7-day forecast.